Hello YouTube, Angie is napping right now. I just come out here for a little breather, get a fresh air and all that stuff. Hey, a quick update. Reason I had not done any updates what's going on around town the last two videos because I was waiting for the reaction of the sad dog abuse nearby video to come out, and I'm filming this on the day the night after it got released, which was Monday night. And thank you for all the comments and concerns that's out there and all that stuff. Of course, it's not just local. We also hear this all over the country and maybe around the world. In some cases, it's probably worse than what we had here in town. So we all keep that in mind and all that stuff. Charges was filed on the people, and right now it's in the court cases. So we won't have no more updates until we hear from whenever the court cases is done, which is probably going to be a long time to come. So we'll just, what we can, we'll give you an update on the situation. But the dogs, as of right now, according on this video, they're doing better. A lot of donations came into a local humane society, a lot of good local support and all that stuff. And that's just a quick update, but like I said, thank you for all those comments and concerns and all that stuff. And unfortunately, we probably might see new laws being passed on the books eventually. We'll have to wait and see on that, okay? Right now, also, that was not a thing that happened today. I had something else happen to me today, and right now, it's not in that dumpster, it's in the other dumpster. My grocery cart lost its wheel today, and I didn't put it on video, so we'll see if the cart is still down there in that dumpster, but I don't know. I don't feel like dumpster diving tonight. Yeah, it's, I just had to go get me one of these here real quick. I got a little thirsty, so I just had a swig before I started up and all that stuff. Drinking 7-Up tonight for some reason. Pepsi was just giving me some blah taste to it, so I'll put it down here so it doesn't fall and all that stuff. As you're watching this on March 2nd, basically Angie and I, between comments from that one video, basically we were debating on summer plans and all that stuff. So actually we were doing some debating for the last couple months off camera and all that stuff, what we got planned for summer, because I'm guaranteeing you when we go down to the ballpark on opening night, that'll be the first question we usually get asked. What's your summer plans? Where are you going? And all that stuff. And right now, I looked at the budget of what we got coming up. Basically, it's not gonna be much because, you know, YouTube decided to demonetize a lot of channels, and of course our channel was affected. Of course, everybody knows ours was affected back in December. Everybody else was affected just this past February 20th and all that stuff. So we're not going to be depending on the YouTube video income on that end. It's too early to tell on how what we got planned, but I always like to work with a budget if I can. And I know last year and the year before we gotten some donations. Basically last year we had good donations, the year before some, but we're not talking about donations. I don't want to mention it. If it happens, I'll guarantee you I'll have an ambulance up here really quick and resuscitate us. Yeah, right now, as you watch this, like I said, on March 2nd, filming this on February the 28th, you know, we're 2 days ahead of ourselves. And if we do plan anything significant, we will have to start moving our videos ahead of time. So anywhere from 3. It all depends how long we'll be away from the computers and all that stuff. There's a chance we'll probably that one computer that we have, there's a chance we'll probably take that along with us, because it's really just a plug-in, a monitor, keyboard, and a mouse. Basically that's it. So oh yeah, as temperature's warming up, there's going to be a lot of kids playing out here already. So that's why you hear a scooter in the background and that. So, oh hell heck, whatever. We had a couple of our subscribers want us to come down to St. Louis for stuff down there and that. Like I said, it comes down to final budgeting and all that stuff. I think last time we was in St. Louis was back in 2010. We took in a Cardinal Milwaukee Brewers game. That was part of our 7 baseball, 6 city night where we started here in town, we finished here in town. Figure that out. A lot of baseball games that week. But we had on one odd time that we could have gotten to an amusement park. I couldn't do it because I had a fractured arm at the time. And I had to drive all those miles with a fractured arm and all that stuff. Like I said, the biggest expense is going to be the car rental because you got to have all the necessary insurance that you're required to have. One is an option. Actually, 2 of them is an option, but you got to have them anyway in case something happens. One will definitely be an option, basically. But you got to have the liability. That's the main thing in that. So, just all these plans can change in a heartbeat within moments. Right now it's too early to put anything to concrete. Basically, usually when I start booking everything, it's around if I need oh, guess what we got flying overhead? You can hear it. We have a medical helicopter flying overhead. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's behind us. Dang it. The only time it flies over when we're vlogging, it's got to fly behind us, not up here in front of us. Next time. Nicer and nicer to sit out here. Yeah, I got to readjust. I had to take you guys down off the handrail up here. Oh man, I love this handrail because I can put the small tripod on small settings. I just set it just perfectly and we go hands-free basically. So it kind of works out nicely. We had to thank one of our subscribers that sent us the tripod. We actually made it good use in last night's video, actually. If you notice, actually the last couple of videos, we actually made good use of the tripod. So it's going to come in pretty handy on certain videos and that. Especially when I feel like I don't want to hold the camera straight out in front of my face. So it gets tiresome. You get what you call YouTube arm, basically. Right now, we're going to see what Angie has to say much. Basically, we're starting to think about some of the plans. Usually, this is what I like to mention and all that stuff. Just have to work out a budget. Right now, we have an idea how much money we need to save as of right now, basically. And just maximize what we can with the funds that we are putting together ourselves, basically. Whatever we can put together ourselves and all that stuff. So it does require a little savings, little budget cuts here and there, but otherwise we're doing pretty good. I was thinking about cutting cable. That would have helped out easily, but we decided to keep the cable package. We got the price down and all that stuff. And I think I got 2 big expenses I have to make, basically, is a new grocery cart. I have to do that later in this month in March, as you're watching this video. Then I think I'm going to need a new cell phone, possibly, because I really got to invest into a new cell phone. That one I think I could probably make payments on, which is really good if I can make payments on that. So, our budgeting continues since we're thinking about a summer trip. That's where we have 3 or 4 days of fun, maybe a week, who knows. It all depends how much funds that we put together as we get closer. I have not set an official date, and I have not set the official booking dates yet. So it's too early to tell as of this video, okay? But that's what, right now, like I said in previous clips, all plans can change just like this. Well, I was going to go for a walk after I edit this video, but I don't think so because they're talking about possible rain. So we're just going to stay home and we'll see if it rains probably before I upload this video because they're talking about rain in a few hours. So we'll see in a few hours, okay? Or next few clips. Like I said, let's go see what Angie has to say. Hope she had a better day. How's your day so far?
Excellent.
Well, I had a bad day with the grocery cart.
It sounds like those dogs are looking a lot better.
Yeah, we just saw a video on the Facebook page, right? Wasn't
Yes, yes.
it? And they look a lot better. They're walking around better.
Yes,
So that's
and they
good.
look like they're all cleaned up.
Yeah, just gotta let the wounds heal. That's
Yep.
basically it. So.
Oh, so you guys know my cousin Dawn that had surgery the other day? She is doing better and healing.
All right, that's even better yet. We're just sitting here relaxing for the evening and that.
You guys know tomorrow when you guys see this video.
Not tomorrow.
When you guys see this video, I'm making Rice Krispie bars.
Oh, okay. Because actually, you have them already made time they watch this video.
I know.
This is March 2nd's video. They watch on March 2nd. You're making them March 1st. So basically, confusing, isn't it?
Don't forget, you guys, March 1st, I think, starts tornado season.
Yes, it is. I mentioned it already in that. I believe so. So, what's going to be like this year for spring and for the springtime?
Who knows, but you guys, baseball season's approaching.
Yes. Okay, basically, Angie and I will be somewhat debating. We had a couple of debates already off camera for summer plans. She wants to go to Cubs on one date. I want to go to another date. We have to contact anybody that may have connections.
I may have connections too.
She may have connections. I have connections. We all got connections. But regardless is, there's a chance that we probably get in a Cubs game at a reduced cost or the four-letter word called free, basically.
Yes.
And that. But right now, we have not decided the official dates that we're planning. I know people will probably put in the comments, come down to St. Louis to...
We know it's not Cedar Point this year.
Okay, then you upset somebody else in Ohio, basically.
But that is in 2020.
That's what you think in 2020, okay. We can work it out.
I'm sorry, but I need a new t-shirt from somewhere.
We're thinking about Six Flags Great America. That one amusement park we passed on the video on the way home last year from Milwaukee.
Yeah, I need a new Wizard t-shirt. It has a hole in it.
Yeah, Angie needs a new Wizard t-shirt. That's her favorite roller coaster at Six
and
Flags
I
Great
got
America.
a demon.
And, the only looping coaster you ever done, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That'd be exciting. But also, we're thinking about going out to Adventureland in Des Moines, Iowa, too. So we got to figure out the dates.
Underground.
Well, that'd be the end of the trip, basically. I haven't decided how we're going to do it.
We don't know where we're going. We're getting out of town. We know that.
Yeah, that's one thing. And we have to do a car rental this year. If we would have had my brother's car this year, we still had to get a car rental for this type of trip. A lot of miles. So I better put up miles on somebody else's vehicle instead, basically. So we're thinking about car rental. We're looking at our budget. So far, we got two or three. Actually, now I realize we need three big things. A grocery cart, a new cell phone, which is, I just saw a price on the line, so it's pretty cheap, so I'll probably get it that way. And, of course, we forgot one thing I forgot to mention early in this video.
We need a new printer.
We need a new printer, so, yeah. So, it's going to be big expenses yet to come.
And don't forget, March 8th, I have my eye appointment.
That's good, because your insurance covers it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool in that. So, right now, we'll just close out the video in a little bit here. Alright, I'm just at the Adventurelandpark.com. That's Iowa Adventureland, not the one in New York. Sorry about that, one in New York. This is my what they call the home park. We have not been here since 2002. And we're going to look at some stuff here. And this is the Gerslauer Infinity Coaster right there. It's called the Monster. Basically, and I am willing to give it a try if we go that way. Tickets prices not too bad. I think we'll get discount tickets at our local bank, one of our local banks or financial groups. There's the information on the Monster. Basically, it's a Gerslauer Infinity Coaster. It's the first one in the United States. Guess who the second one is? Knott's Berry Farm. In fact, that's the first ever Gerslauer Infinity Dive Coaster, they're calling it. So there's two categories. If you're a coaster buff, you should know your categories, basically. But I don't have a video on that. Just have to look at YouTube for the videos, point of view videos on that. So that's one thing we're looking at. And also we'll be looking at this. And I'm going to be reading up on Six Flags Great America, just outside of Chicago. And yes, they have a wing coaster there. So I won't be left out of a wing coaster. Yeah. And that, if we decide to go there. But that's what we got to do, what our budget is. We're going to be looking at the prices here. And possible discount tickets, if we can find them, and meal deals. This park will find meal deals here. Eventually we cannot. That's tentative plans right now. No guarantees. Yeah, looks like good thing I didn't go out for my walk tonight. It is raining out there. I'm not going out tomorrow night either, because Angie said it's going to rain tomorrow night too.
No.
What?
No, it rained mix.
Uh-oh, that's not good. We're going to go ahead and finish this little video here. Actually, it was a little longer than I wanted to, but summer plans can change in a heartbeat.
It could change.
It could change. Reason we want to stay within at least a 3-hour drive.
In case if something happens,
Yep.
that we need to be back.
Yeah, we're only like, Des Moines is like 3 hours, about 2.5, 3 hours from home. Chicago, Great America, it's about 2.5, 3 hours from home. Well, 2.5 from Chicago, about 3 hours from Great America. So, in case we have to run home real quick for any reason, we can do that too, right?
Yes.
So we'd rather just stay
around the area.
Around the area. If we don't come up with enough, I mean, if the budget doesn't allow it, we'll just plan on something else, maybe something nearby, or possibly, or who knows, right?
Yeah.
And that, because Angie said there's always a water park up in Wisconsin I could go to, right?
Yeah.
There's also some other places you like to go to, right?
Yes.
Within a 3 or 4 hour drive, or something like
Yeah.
that? Oh well, we'll have to wait and see. And
Or there's always the Dells.
yep, that's why I mentioned the Dells and that. But
You guys, we just have to wait and see how the budget is.
yeah, we'll have to wait and see budget.
But Cedar Point is out of the question.
Yeah, I hate to sell, but you want to go 2020, right?
2020 is their anniversary?
150th, I think it is.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be a good time to go. And that. We're still not going to give up. We'll probably still go about the same amount of games like we've always done before a major trip, basically. Discount tickets and free tickets from local sponsors for baseball games, right?
Yes.
And that, so that'll work. And also, I can't think of anything else.
Oh,
but,
and the Lumber Kings promotional schedule should be out sometime in March.
well, they're watching this in March.
I know,
And that.
but just in case if anybody sees
well,
pocket
later
schedules.
later in March, and that. Okay, before we get too confused again,
Let's close out this show.
let's close it out before we get too confused.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you tomorrow.
If you notice,
Bye.
all our videos has always been on the fly. Bye.